Hello, I'm Bob. Today I'm playing Colony Survival, a completely different game. What shock. As the title may suggest, this is a game about building a colony and surviving. So I need to find a place to build that colony. I think here's a good spot. It's quite flat ground, near water, no mountains nearby. Now for a name, could do Bobtopia. Or capital, Luxembourg. That's a good one. This is probably my favourite game of all time. Recently, as in 5 years ago, I think, give or take, there was a 2.0 overhaul of the game, something like that. And since then, I've not completed any of the science past probably here-ish. So all of this I haven't done since before that, and I want to do that. Even last time I was playing, these berry seeds were just a square block. So, yeah. With the video series I'm going to do on this, maybe, perhaps, I want to build an actual colony. Because normally I just have a shed full of beds, and then half a dozen farms, and that's about it. But I want like an actual castle, and then sub-colonies, and then houses. It doesn't just look like a shed to make it look good. Smile. I'll flatten the land, and I'll talk about how I'm going to set it up. This is something I saw just over the horizon. Some cherry trees. I want some. I now realise that I don't get unique saplings, only the regular ones. Woo womp. Now the plan. I wanted a large castle, don't know how I'll put it, I'll put this out front. But to have a castle, I need subjects and a farm for them to work in. So, I need to build one. Yeah. So I just put the beds here, for Gemplo. And then berry farmers, the first ones you get. 3x11, most efficient use of space. I'll also put crates at either end, so they can put the berries in them. So, yeah, that's a simple start. Get the colonists now. As you can see, they're currently farming, but they won't get far without a mine. So I need to build that hole. You see this darker stone? This is where the resources begin to spawn. So there's copper, as you can see there, and I think it's also tin on this layer. Oh, that's clay. But this is really important to starting your colony. I now need to craft the actual jobs for the miners, so I'll make 2, and then just put them in there and they'll craft eventually. Yep. I should also mention that I have the monsters of the game turned off, as you can see. This is because I just don't want to play with them at the moment. Maybe once I've got an actual colony with walls, I may turn them back on, see if I can survive, but not yet. Don't have time. Not even good with playing with them on. The miners' jobs, here and here. Both will mine copper, and then because the crate is in front of them, they can place it in immediately without having to walk all the way up there. Very good. It may be better if I place 2 beds here and here, so they wake up, go to the flag to get the meal, and come back, mine all day, then go to bed. Genius. And for the roads, I want the main road going through the middle, which will go either way. And I'm centering this where the flag is currently, which may move. The road also may move, probably will. But yeah, there's no actual bonus to them being like actual brick roads, I don't think. But it looks good. And I think colonists, their pathing do prefer to walk on this rather than the grass. So, boing. It also looks good, which is also a benefit. So, yeah, I have a bridge going over that way. And I'll eventually expand it to keep going that way. If I place a mining job block here, then it'll mine a stone, allowing me to get more stone, which I need. And I can't do it on this lighter stone, because that's not mineable by the colonists. Also take a moment to listen to this game's soundtrack, or ambience. It's good. Bird noise. I need to progress to wheat farming, because wheat is important. Foundation of society. You can also make gruel. The miners going down the mine. Wow. This is the Tinkerer. It's a job block, and it allows the colonists to build a sort of other needed blocks. But because I'm not playing with the monsters on, don't need sling bullets, don't need the guards, do need tools, put that to 10, keep these at 2. Wood, that'll be fine to stay there. Roof, low priority. Beds, need 10 of them. Crates, 5. Looks good to me. Another colonists, this time for the Tinkerer job. Shame's crate's too far away. I'd get more. Actually, I can make more. This used to require nails to make, I think. Yeah, it did. You'll now make tools, which you can use, allowing them to make tools faster. Yay. Now for the science system, I need a certain amount of clay to research pottery, so I get that clay. Now with this researched, this allows me to get follow-up technologies, such as the water pump. However, I think I need the merchant's hub, this, to research that. However, I also have researched the pottery station and the water gatherer, as well as several pots. And this allows me to both make pots and gather water they'll be used in later crafting recipes. Now after some waiting, I've researched both the smelter and the wheat farming. Both are very beneficial. Now, to start a wheat farm, 10 by 10 is the most efficient spacing for this. I'll start with 2 plots, because I don't need much at the moment. As you can see here, I can manage the jobs. As I don't need too many tinkerers, I'll half it. However, I do need wheat farmers, so I'll leave that at 2. And I can go to colony and recruit 2 new wheat farmers. These people right here. Boing. Now I feel I need to build a house for the colonists. And if I build one across the river, I'll spend a lot of time walking across the bridge and down the road then to their jobs here. So it'll be best I build, because there's 6 leads here, a house for 6 somewhere around here. So then they can just get out of bed, go there, then go to work. As I am digging down, I have found iron. This is another important resource. However, I will not need it as of yet. I've created a template for a house. I don't know if it's good. I don't think it is good. However, it does work. I also may raise the floor slightly. Boing. I've begun the house. There's rooms here. Each room will have one bed. Could do 2 beds, but I don't want to. I need more wheat, so I'll get more. This first, what do you call it? Harvest is started. And Mr. Forson over here, when he gets round to it, will make the gruel. And then we can have more food than just berries. I am building the house. Look at it. Very bland. However, the current block palette is very limited because I have not done much research in the science tree. I can eventually invent the brick. I like bricks. They look nice. They work well. They're also good in what they do. Let this be a wall. This is a good place for a mining spot. 3 copper. 1 stone. Muy bien. The house now has a bed in every room. Look at that. Infrastructure. Yay. The floor is too low, so I need to move it 1 block up, which is a shame. As I finish this house, a new question has arisen. How do I get up there? There ain't no staircase. Why are the torches so loud as well? Never used to be that loud. Anyways, staircase time. Yay. My supply of wood has dwindled, so I now need a forester. The optimal size for this, whilst taking up as least space as possible, is a 9x9. One of these. And I'll make 2 of them, because I need a lot of wood. Now I hire the colonists. In a short amount of time they'll start growing a tree. Yay. As my tinkerer is currently overwhelmed with the amount of gruel he has to make, I will hire a 2nd one. So I increase the amount needed. And recruit. Yay. Time for a staircase. To research mud bricks, I need clay. I like mud bricks. One of the best materials in the game. So I get that clay. I've moved this crate in these 2 miners, because then I can get stone, copper, and clay all at once, which is good, as long as they have someone mining it. Yay. I have 2 new job blocks, a smelter, who can only make copper ingots in a minute, and a woodcutter, who cuts wood. What a shock. I'm testing a bridge design, and from here, it doesn't look good. Down here, it's not that great either. Up here, the bits that's done looks alright. The rest of it ain't. 2nd floor is being built. This will allow me to double the bed count of the building. I need more stone. Most of my time in the early game is spent flattening hills. In the later game, I am able to get colonists to do this automatically, using the building zones. However, that is a long time away, so I can't. That took quite a while. Which is time for science. Yay. Need mud. Mud bricks. Like James Bond. But different. I'll leave it here for the first video. I know it might be short. I just want to see how well it does. See if people like it. But anyways, that's all.